In this video, we are going to talk about whether your partner is going to be lucky for your career or your business. And I'm also going to share you a secret insight, which is basically considered a rajyog in marriage. Now, we have seen many individuals who, once they got married, their business started growing, their career took off. Basically, what we label it as lady luck, right? So because your chart, whether your horoscope of your parents, horoscope of your siblings, horoscope of your partner, they definitely affect you. Once your sibling are married off, it will not affect you, but if they are not married and staying in the same family as you, it is going to affect you. And the most important chart becomes of your partner, because that is 100% going to affect you now. So you need to make sure that you get a proper matchmaking done, so that your career, your business is not affected. Because you may have also seen people who have like very good careers, but after marriage they started suffering from losses or problem, because basically their charts were not matching with their partner, and a bad dasha came, a bad planetary period came, and every profit was wiped up. Now, to check this, you definitely need your horoscope. You have to go and check the seventh house if there are good planets or bad planets sitting over there. Now, when it comes to marriage, of course they matter, but when it comes to business, it will not matter as much, because even if they are malefic planets like Sun, Mars, Saturn, Rahu, Ketu, basically you will be more ruthless in your approach in your business, which is definitely good. If there are softer planets like Moon, Venus, right, or Mercury, so what is going to happen, that you will be softer and you will enjoy a good normal career. You won't have to be very much ruthless. Automatically your work would happen. Now, this is something for the marriage and business. The most important factor would be the planet in the seventh house would be sitting in one or the other sign. If it is 1 or 8, it belongs to Mars. It is 2 or 7, it is Venus. 3 or 6, Mercury. 4, Moon. 5th, Sun. 9 or 12, Jupiter. 10 or 11, it will be Saturn. Now you have to see in the 7th house what is the zodiac sign and where is this lord going and sitting. Like, for example, if the 7th lord becomes any planet and it goes sits in the ninth house, after marriage your destiny would awaken. You would be very lucky. Your business would definitely grow, right? Similar, there are good houses, bad houses. Suppose 7th house lord goes into the ninth house, goes into the 11th house, goes into the second house, goes into the fourth house. It is considered very, very good, and you will be very lucky after marriage, especially for your business, right? Suppose it goes 7th house lord goes and sits into the first house, or in the third house, or in the fifth house, or in the 10th house, then it is considered okay. Like, it is above average, but still there would be minor challenges that needs to be rectified. And if it goes and sits into the 6, 8 or 12 houses, now the probability of bad luck, the probability of problem in the career after marriage increases drastically. So now, see, it doesn't mean that it will happen. You would need to check what is the condition of the planet sitting, whether it is sitting in good condition or a bad condition. That matters a lot. After you have checked this much, you now have an initial idea that after marriage how your career is going to be. But this is only half the picture, because in astrology, especially in Vedic astrology, giving a prediction without checking D9 is basically considered a sin. And especially when it comes to marriage, the D9 becomes the most important chart. Now, when we go into the D9, what you have to check? See, majority of people only talk about first and the seventh house. Most priority is given over there. But when it comes to career and business, these two are not the primary houses, or these two are not the houses that should be considered first. For But they still are important. Like the first house, your ascendant in your D9 is you. So if you have malefic planets sitting over there, Sun, Saturn, Mars, Rahu, Ketu, what is going to happen? You will be a bit hesitant toward getting married because of the experiences you may have, or in marriage you would be a bit aggressive, right? I'm just giving a general statement. Of course, every chart is different. Similar is with the seventh house. Seventh house is of your partner. So you would have to check what is happening in the seventh house of your D9. If it's a good planet, it would be a good marriage. If it's a malefic planet, there are definitely going to be challenges. But the most important houses are second and fifth house when it comes to your career in marriage or after marriage. Now, why the second house? The second house in D9 belongs to your speech and wealth in marriage. So if the condition of the second house is very very good, and I'll give you insight also. Similar way, when I told seventh house lord going sitting into ninth house, 11th house is good in D1. Same you can check in D9 also. It is also it also gives a very similar insight. Now suppose second house is also good, seventh lord is good, second house is also fantastic. You can say the wealth would 100% increase after marriage. The career is going to take off because second house is of wealth. And you can also get a very good remedy from this, because what did I say, that the second house in D9 belongs to wealth and speech in the marriage, right? So how you're going to treat your partner, the way you're going to address them, is definitely going to affect your career, right? And I've told this to many people, and I would like to share it over here as well. If you have a big huge massive fight with your partner, within a month you're going to get a huge business loss or expense, or some of the other bad thing is going to happen in your career. You can go ahead, you can try. If you have very huge fight with your partner and they felt bad, like really bad, right, definitely you're going to get a hit in your career. So it is also a remedy. Please make sure that you address your partner with respect, with a playful nature. Automatically your career is going to stay good, right? Now the second house that was important was the fifth house. Why the fifth house? Fifth house is many things, but the major attribute that we are looking for over here is the intelligence in marriage. Now you would have seen many couple who share a lot of data insight with each other and advise each other a lot. Like every couple on the planet, they share their business, whatever their good is happening, whatever bad is happening, they share a lot of experiences about their career with their partner. Now you would have seen some couple where the partner gives them advice, they follow it, and automatically everything balances and everything is good, right? See, if your fifth house in your D9 is good, whatever advice you're going to give to your partner is going to be very useful to them. Suppose your partner also has a very good fifth house in your D9, whatever advice they are going to give it to you also is going to be very very beneficial. So if both of them are very good, so they can, you do not need a business coach. Basically your partner is your business coach, so that is going to be very very useful for you. So second house and fifth house becomes very important in career after marriage analysis. Now there was a secret insight that I wanted to share with you. So for that you have to go to the D9 and you have to check where the seventh lord is sitting. If it is going into the Upachya houses 3, 6, 10, 11. What I mean is seventh lord going sitting in the third house, seventh lord sitting in the sixth house or 10th house or 11th house, then this is considered a rajyog. Basically after marriage, over a period of time, things would automatically align. 100%, no doubt about it. You would have seen many couples like their marriage was normal, or in the starting it was normal, but after a certain period of time, especially around their, when they reach the age 35, 40, or when they reach the age between 40 to 50, you can say, to generalize it, their career, they are at a good position in society, right? So they have this combination. This is a very common yoga as well, right? That is why you can see happening in a lot of people, and that is why with so much conviction we can say that it is going to happen, because this is tried and tested on like hundreds and hundreds of charts. Okay, now from all of the insight that I shared with you in this video, one point stands out a lot, is that you need to make sure that you get a partner, to find a good partner, because it is important for you, it is important for your career, and of course it is important for your family, right? For example, suppose you have a partner who has an afflicted horoscope, and the affliction is in terms of the overall comfort of home. They do not have that comfort, or they do not have that happiness of their home written into their chart, and you have that. So it is going to affect you negatively. Now how it is going to happen? So there's a very good story of Ma Parvati. So Ma Parvati was very angry with Lord Shiva that I do not have a proper home, whereas all the other people in the world, even a normal human, they have a proper home. And what is the deal with it? So Lord Shiva agreed, and on insisting, what he did, he built her a home that was built out of gold, right? And to do the ceremonies, to do the puja. The greatest astrologer of that time was Ravan, and Ravan was called. So what Ravan did the puja, but after the puja, so Dakshina time came. So what did so for the Dakshina, Ravan basically asked that I need. He was so impressed with the architecture, everything, that I want this house only, right? And Lord Shiv obliged because it has to be given, right? So what happened? So in the Kundali of Ma Parvati, there was this yoga was not present. Of course, it was a Leela, but the yoga was not present. So even after going all the way, she couldn't get a home. So you need to understand that matchmaking becomes very, very important. I've given you a very short detail of the story. You can go ahead, search it on the internet. It is a very interesting story that you should definitely read about to understand the Sanatan Dharma, to understand the Vedic tradition, right? I hope I was able to guide you properly. I was able to share new insights with you. If you have any doubt, please go ahead, mention in the comments. I'll come up with similar videos. Till then, namaste.